Power for EV1 and EV2 are on.
The hatch now open, and Onishi and Ivanishin will help the crew members back inside.
Hey, welcome back.
That is Kate Rubins first back inside. They're safer backpacks, the jet backpacks that are used only in the unlikely event that a crew member would become untethered outside of the space station. They would be able to propel themselves back to the safety of the station. Those jetpacks will be removed so that the crew members can be mounted on either sidewall of the equipment lock as they begin to doff their suits. The delivery of the International Docking Adapter to the International Space Station, years in the making. And the spacewalk today that installed the IDA as the new docking port for U.S. commercial crew vehicles in the future went off without a hitch. Everything went by the book, the crew working ahead of the timeline throughout the day.
And our last delta is in step 22. Please take photos of EV1's comm cap and embeds and report if there's any moisture noticed around the embeds.
Copy. Yes. Again.
So as Takuya Onishi and Anatoly Ivanishin, along with Alexei Ovchinin, work to get the helmets off of Kate Rubins and Jeff Williams. First order of business, as is always the case after a spacewalk, is to take detailed photographs of the gloves and other areas around the suit, just to document the amount of wear and tear those suits go through during each spacewalk. This is Mission Control Houston, photo documentation continuing by Takuya Onishi of the spacesuits of Kate Rubins and Jeff Williams. This is par for the course following any spacewalk. A nice overhead shot here in the camera mounted at the very top of the equipment lock section of Quest. You see Anatoly Ivanishin at the hatchway between the equipment and crew lock sections of Quest. A short time from now, the crew will doff their helmets. And the crew members' helmets now being removed.
Station Houston on Space to Ground 1 for talk when convenient. And for the crew in the airlock, we'd like to add a step. We see that you are taking off the comm cap, and as you're doing so, could you please verify how the connector is seated, please?
Jeff is saying that it's not complete failure and he can barely hear it. And it looks like connection is just nominal. It's not loose, but we see some condensate water. Is this right? Huh? Yeah, you are on the call, but probably not to Houston. To Houston. Oh, really? Yeah, I think so. Hello?
The crew members, along with Takoya Onishi, are checking out Jeff Williams' comm cap.
Okay, so Houston airlock on one, so yeah, sounds like he can barely hear us on his right comm cap, right side, but doesn't have any issue with the left side.
Okay, we copy. He can still barely hear on the right, no issues on the left, and good connection. Did you verify all the various connectors were seated properly?
Check.
Thanks, Todd.
This is all part of the analysis of that comm cap. Jeff Williams experiencing some problems hearing out of the right earpiece in that comm cap during the final minutes of the spacewalk that eliminated any possibility of doing a couple of minor get-ahead tasks. No impact to the spacewalk and no impact to the next spacewalk. There are other comm cap components that can be used by Williams for the next spacewalk.
The hatch is closed and locked, and the lock latch is indicating locked.